Bella, ano kayo? Oh, dito to po. Ay,
Young friends, the ceremony is about to begin, and at the request of our bride and groom, they've requested the ceremony to be unplugged. So it's a good time to ensure your phones are on silent, phones down, eyes up, hearts open. Enjoy the moment, and I promise at the end of the ceremony, you can take as many more photos of phones as you like.
Hello, it's me. As the music begins, I just want you to know. Today is the day I've been praying for. The day I get to walk toward the man who has loved me patiently, gratefully and wholeheartedly. To my soon-to-be husband, as you stand there waiting for me, I hope you know how sure I am about you, about us, about the life we're about to build together. You are my answered prayer, my calm in every storm, my best friend and my greatest blessing. In a few moments, I will take that first step. Each step carries my love, my trust, and my promise to choose you. Not just today, but every single day for the rest of our lives. I am ready, I am certain, and I can't wait to become your wife. So take deep breaths and stand tall. I'll see you in just a moment, my love.
And if you'd all be standing, please, beautiful bride.
Give a round of applause, our beautiful bride. So happy to have her and for time.
please take a seat if you have one. Well, family and friends, welcome. We're all gathered here today for something so wonderful, so natural, and sometimes so confusing. I think called love. Specifically, a love that's blossomed between these two extraordinary humans, Lara and Jones. I'm Johanna, the celebrant, and I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise this marriage. And I'd like to start with a quote that I found Albert Einstein said once. When you trip over love, it's easy to get up, but when you fall in love, it's impossible to stand again. And it seems to be the case with these two. Lara and Jones, may your journey through marriage continue to bring you as much happiness as the journey that's brought you here in front of us today. I'll need to ask Lara's BFF from high school back in the Philippines, Chloe, have you done a full background check on Jones? I know how protective you are over your BFF. You're okay? I agree, it's a fine gentleman, thank you. I'll take a moment also to acknowledge our cute little bridal party. We have Bella, our flower girl, and Isaac, our ring bearer. He only dropped the ring once. Now, for those that don't know the fairy tale of how Lara and Jones got together, it's a story I titled A Divine Meeting. They say destiny often wears a suit and carries a clipboard, but for Lara and Jones, the stars aligned at the SM Convention Centre. Amidst the sea of newly elected youth leaders and public servants, two paths were about to converge. They were seated side by side, a proximity that felt like simple luck of the draw, but now we realise it was the first chapter of a much bigger plan. Lara, ever the light in the room, was the first to speak. To Jones, she was an instant breath of fresh air, friendly, open and engaging. But for Lara, let's just say it wasn't exactly love at first sight. Her first impression of the man sitting next to her was that he was perhaps a little intimidating, maybe even a touch boastful. She saw a man who looked like he wouldn't even offer a hello to a stranger. Little did she know at the time that that serious exterior was merely a fortress guarding the heart that would one day belong to her entirely. Their story truly began to breathe during their getaway to Dumaguete City in the Philippines, known famously for as the city of gentle people. So it's only fitting that they fell in love in the city of gentle people, as I think we can all agree there's a certain gentleness in the way that these two care for one another. That occasion wasn't just a date, it was a holiday where the world stood still just for them. They wandered the streets like tourists without maps, fueled by local delicacies and a growing curiosity about one another. But it was the nights that Lara treasures most. They walked until their feet were weary, lost in conversation, and made the clock irrelevant. And in the quiet of those Dumaguete evenings, they stopped being two public servants and started to become two halves of a whole. They realized that when you found the right person, the stories never end and the silence is never heavy. And for every great love story, there's a moment of profound clarity. For Lara, that moment came when Jones showed a different kind of bravery. He didn't just ask her to be his girlfriend. He took her into the house of the Lord and asked for her hand before God. And in that sacred space, Lara realized he wasn't just being chosen by a man. He was being cherished by a partner who placed their love in the highest hands. For Jones, the certainty grew in the quiet, supportive corners of their daily lives. He found in Lara a woman who wouldn't just hear his words but understood his heart. Whether he was facing the pressures of a leadership or challenges of life, Lara was his peace. He realized that with her by his side, he was never alone. He didn't just see a girlfriend anymore. He saw his future, his strength, and his home. So congratulations on finding your forever partner in each other. Can I get a show of hands who loves cake? I love cake. Who loves cake? If anyone here today objects to this marriage, now's your only chance to speak up, but you're not getting any wedding cake later. So all the hands went down. I think it's safe to say we're all here to witness and celebrate this closer relationship of husband and wife, of these two beloved friends who are already one in spirit. Now, Lara and Joan, before you're joined in my presence, in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature into which you're about to enter into. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people, with exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Now, Lara, you promise to take Jones just the way he is and continue to give him lots of attention and lots of time for the little things in life that mean so much.
Yes, I will.
But it's a package deal, so you also need to accept his habit of playing with his tongue and making those annoying sounds that drive you absolutely crazy. You do complain every time.
I do.
And when he doesn't follow your suggestions or recommendations, you're still okay with that? Now, Jones, you promise to take Lara just the way she is because she's absolutely stunning and you're never going to get better. That's all I've got. Now, family and friends, you promise to give these two lots of attention and celebrate with them today. I'm going to now ask you to look into each other's eyes and say your vows to each other. And I hope you memorize them because my printer was broken. I'm joking, I have some here from yesterday. Now, who would like to go first? I ask everyone who is present to look at that. I Jones Caballero Navas, take you, Lara Joy Bacchado Soriano, to be my wedded wife. To my wife who has every social media account yet never followed me in a single one. People may find it strange, but for us, it has always been a quiet sign of trust, of not depending on what other people say, but believing in what we have. The moment we first started talking at the convention, still plays over and over in my mind. It's a memory I will never forget. I remember in that one simple conversation with Jen to taking me home, buying you flowers, and one day walking down this beautiful aisle. From the very beginning, our love felt close and natural, just like how my house and your house are only 3 blocks apart. I still smile when I remember the times we fought, when you ignored me and didn't want to talk to me, and then just 2 minutes away, I'll text you, "Hey, I'm outside." You never ditched me. You always came out the moment you heard the engine in my car, just so I wouldn't need to use my phone just to call you. Arguments turn into road trips or dinner dates, and anger always finds its way into laughter. While I was in the Philippines, I was already dreaming of marrying you the moment I arrived here in Australia. We have so many stories to tell. 8 years is no joke, but every moment, every challenge, and every memory was all worth it because it led me to the person I love now. I know it wasn't easy when your mom passed away, but that moment, I realized how brave you are. I know it wasn't easy, another living, but I would be here for you. Before I came here, I went to your mom's grave and asked for a blessing and told her, "Tita, I promise that I'm going to marry your daughter the moment I arrive here in Israel." I'm calling your dad to ask for his blessing as one of the greatest things I've ever done for you. Thank you for being so Thank you for always being there whenever I need you. Thank you for believing in me, for encouraging me, and for loving me the way you do. I am truly blessed to have with me my partner and my best friend. I appreciate you more and more every single day. I vow to be a present on your worst days and celebrate your best days. I vow to always protect you. I vow to always support you in your dreams in life. I vow to always put you first before myself. I don't care about what I generate as long as you get what you want and it makes you happy. Happiness means happiness is all I want. What I do. Okay, let's join the round of applause.
I ask everyone here present to witness that I, Lara Joy Declaro Sayana, take you, Eric Jones Cantabarian Life, to be my wedded husband. To the love of my life, John. Reflecting back on my life today, I know one thing to be true, that my mom made sure that I will have you in this lifetime. She knew your intentions, your work, and for me that is enough. Although she is not here with us today, I know how grateful she is to witness me. You were always there from the happiest moments and hardest seasons of my life. You are kind, patient, and selfless. You make me feel safe, loved, and chosen, always and every day. I could stand here all day talk about how happy it makes me when you make me breakfast, how patient you are when I get ready, how you never leave without an review on a test, and how you keep me grounded. I will always remember the day you asked me to be your girlfriend, a moment I never imagined I would experience. In that sacred place, I felt a love so pure and intentional, a love that humbled me to my core. The courage you had to ask for my heart in front of the Lord showed me the depth of your faith and the sincerity of your love. In that moment, I knew I was being loved in a way that was raw, brave, and divinely guided. It is a memory I will carry with me forever. This is a poem. It has been 8 beautiful years with you. Years in which we have grown side by side. We have come to know each other so deeply that in silence we understand one another. For every word spoken and every unspoken feeling. From being entrusted as youth leaders, learning to serve and lead together, to chasing and achieving our dreams hand in hand. Our journey has shaped us into who we are today. Every step we've taken together has strengthened our love, and every season has reminded me that life is better, fuller, and more meaningful with you by my side. Today, I choose you, not just as my husband, but my answered prayer. I promise to love you in quiet moments no one sees in ordinary days, in tired nights, in seasons when you feel heavy. I promise to hold your hand when you feel strong, and even tighter when you feel weak. I promise to protect your heart the way you protect mine. I promise to be your safe place, the arms you run to when the world feels heavy, and the voice that reminds you how strong and capable you are. I promise to never stop choosing you, not when we disagree, not when we grow older, not when life changes around us. I will choose you again and again, every single day. With God at the center of our marriage, I know our love will be guided, protected, and strengthened through every season. When we are weak, He will be our strength. When we are unsure, He will be our direction. When we are blessed, You will be the one who thanks everyone. I love you, Lord. I love you.
Yeah, let's give Lara a round of applause.
And I think it's now time to call for the rings. Will Isaac? Thank you, Isaac. You can go back to the phone now and play your games. So cute. So, Jones and Lara, these rings will be a symbol of lifelong friendship that will lovingly bind you. And when you give somebody a ring through marriage, you give them a sign of your eternal love. Just like the ring design, it has no beginning and has no end. Jones, please place the ring on the edge of Lara's finger and repeat after me. Today, I repeat this for you. And tomorrow, I promise. The Tiffany's, that's right. We have legal. It's legal now. We have witnesses. Place the ring on. I thought you'd like that one. No? Jones, I really thought you were going to steal them. Lara, please place the ring on the edge of Jones's finger and repeat after me.
Friends, this one is a symbol. It reached me. It will speak to them every day. So everybody knows that they're married to me.
And make sure it's really tight so you can't take it off at that fitness center he mentioned earlier. Fatty wouldn't want it any other way. Now please join hands. Lara and Jones, you declared for myself, your family, friends and witnesses that you live together through marriage. You've made these special promises by the giving and receiving of wedding rings and the joining of hands. And when we started this journey, I asked you to describe each other in a few words. Lara, you said that Jones, or what you call him in public, is mate. If you were to describe him to somebody that hasn't met him yet, you describe him as somebody that's quiet and so easy to get along with. He has the calm presence that makes people feel comfortable and effortlessly brings peace in every room that he's in. You love his kindness. He's kind even when he's being cheeky. You love his selfishness. He's selfless even when you steal the blankets. And you love his patience, especially his patience, because loving you definitely requires a lot of it. Somehow he always chooses you every single day, and that's the meaning of true love. He's taught you also the true meaning of patience. You've learned to slow down, listen more, embrace the beauty, and grow together one moment at a time. Well, Jones, you also call Lara your mate in public. And if you were to describe her to somebody that hasn't met her yet, you describe her as somebody completely opposite to you. You're an introvert who doesn't like to talk much, and she's somebody who'd like to talk to absolutely everyone. She's very supportive in everything, caring, loving, and very generous. You love how supportive she is in everything that you do, and how incredibly kind she is, especially to her family. She'll do everything that she can with no expectation for anything in return. Having her in your life has made you become more positive, and through your relationship, you've learned to communicate better, be more understanding, and handle those challenges with more maturity. I ask you to remember these beautiful qualities that you've discovered in each other and you've shared with us today, and continue to enjoy them as you shimmy and shake in your next chapters ahead as husband and wife. So get ready to kiss as husband and wife for the very first time, just like the three of us, practiced in my office for an hour. It's not like that, Chloe, but without further ado, let's make some noise. You may now kiss your bride. Our newlywed And our two witnesses to the signing table on my left will sign the document and then we'll finish talking about the animals. The Lara and Jones financial witnesses please to the signing table.
behind them, beside them. There's no social distancing today. So please come forward. We'll take a big photograph. The quicker we get this done, the quicker we get this done.
Bye.